Amanda, women don't even care about male loneliness. Women could give a flying F about the male loneliness epidemic, and this is just all women's fault. In fact, we wouldn't even be in this predicament if it wasn't for women, but just forget that aspect. They're hypergamous. They only care about the 1% of Chads out there. They don't care about us. They don't care about our suffering. What do you have to say for yourself about that? What do you have to say as a woman representing society? What do you have to say about the fact that women do not care about male loneliness? I mean, do you condone this or do you condemn this? My question to you is, do you even care about male loneliness? Ooh! Let me say it one more time for the people in the back who might not have heard me. Do you even care about male loneliness? And I'm not trying to point fingers. I'm not trying to play the blame game. I'm not trying to name names. But all I'm trying to say is that these communities, these echo chambers that people stay in and won't get out of, I mean, it's very much demotivating in a lot of these circumstances. It's accept the fact that it's over, and if you have a different perspective, you're delusional, and now we're gonna make fun of you for it. This is the echo chamber. Welcome. Do not climb outside of it. Do not trust what women have to say. Do not do any of that. Listen to yourself. Listen to the fact that it's freaking over. And if you question it, you're less than, you're breaking out of the group. Okay? I mean, what do you have to say for the fact that most women do not care about male loneliness? They just do not care. They only care about Chad. I mean, surprisingly, just look at my YouTube channel, right? You can find women in this space that have given their opinions on it, that actually care about it. The true issue is, do you even care about your loneliness? Because a lot of mistakes that I see men making in this space is assuming that the problem and the solution is just women. Take women out of it for a second. With the Page of Cups card coming through in the upright alongside the King of Wands, when it pertains to getting your confidence back, when it pertains to getting your happiness back, you have to actually care enough about yourself and your level of loneliness. How much time are we going to sit here spending, talking, chatting, arguing about loneliness and the circumstances of it? How much time are we going to spend doing that rather than putting ourselves out there? King of Cups, World card coming through in the upright, rather than healing what's been broken in our perspective. How long are we going to sit here just berating each other, just braiding each other's hair, and just blaming women and just thinking that women are not only the problem, but that women are the solution to you having a better and brighter future? Is this really the case? Do you actually see divine truth in the fact that getting a girlfriend would just make all these kind of issues go away? Lover's card coming through in the reverse. You cannot find love until you find the love within yourself. And that is just the truth. A lot of you guys are waiting for a woman to reignite your light. Okay, to reignite your faith and your hope in the world and your hope in this life experience. You're waiting for the woman to put the light in you, but you have the ability to put the light within yourself, because right now there's an inner child, there's an inner boy that's waiting for the conflict to be heard, that's waiting for you to take a leap of faith in a new direction. There is an inner child that is just hungry, thirsty, and just dying to have his trauma be heard and to be validated. The Empress card coming through in the upright. There's a young boy within you that was not properly nourished coming into this world, that was not met with love, and that's why he lives in a state of fear and he lives in a state of dissatisfaction. With the Knight of Cups coming through, he lives in a state of thinking that he can't independently take any risks on his own. He lives in the state where there's no opportunity for him, and he doesn't know which direction to take because, well, maybe if I could talk to a woman, maybe if I could collaborate, date a woman, then that would reignite my light for life. I'm talking a type of healing that's this space doesn't offer enough. And this type of healing has nothing to do with women. And it's not looking at loneliness as this aspect of whether or not I have a woman that can be there with me. With the High Priestess card and the Seven of Wands coming through, this is about being able to defend yourself, but in a way that's right for you, not overly defending yourself out of a space of fear because you think it's over and because you think it can't get better. The only reason why your anxious attachment wound, Ace of Cups coming through in the reverse, the only reason why it gets so triggered during rejection is not because of the girl rejecting you herself. You barely know her. It's not that important, even if you went on a couple of dates, even if she's a supermodel, even if this was everything that you wanted. This is so much deeper than her. This is about the fact that you have this abandonment wound that keeps getting re-triggered, and then it causes more isolation, more burdens for you to carry because this part of yourself believes that you're unlovable to a certain extent or believes that love doesn't exist. With the Moon card coming through in the reverse, this is about uncovering the illusions that your mind has created. This is about breaking down the fact that this attachment wound and this pain and this struggle and this anxiety that wishes that you never tried at all. Hey, Amanda, it was easier for me to be in hermit mode. It was easier for me to not try. My only regret was when I got that little bit of faith and I tried again and she didn't text me back. It's over. But with the World card coming through in the upright, this is reminding you that not only does life happen in a series of cycles, like I talked about in my last video, but there's going to be new opportunity for you to meet other women if it didn't work out with one, but you have to realize the attachment and the abandonment wound that is there that keeps you from stopping going after more Queen of Cups. But the more we focus on women, the more we blame women. Oh, women don't care enough. Women don't this, women don't that. We're not actually defending ourselves. We're not actually freeing ourselves. Do you have it within you to not hold on to this narrative and this sort of culture kind of clickbaity war? Do you have it within you to find that light, that star within yourself that got tainted at a young age? Do you have it within you? Or are you waiting for a woman to awaken that within you? I wanted to quickly kind of interrupt this broadcast because I realize I'm like going off in this video, and I think that there's a needed like room and space for what I'm saying. However, loneliness is detrimentally difficult and there's a lot of complexity to it. So if you are going through pain, like it's okay to hold space for that. And I understand because a lot of us don't just have that inner self-love just to give. I'm not trying to make this seem like it's easy. I'm just trying to drive home the point that a woman isn't the solution to all of the problems in which you've been facing. However, I understand how one can really help. And I think that there's room for a healing relationship to take place. But I'm just more so trying to drive home the narrative that you have this light within you and it's never gone away and you can reignite it. I will see you guys in the next video.